Lindemann. I live in Burnsville, just north of Asheville, and so far as of today, I think I've lost 40 pounds. I've tried other weight loss programs, and we all know the main ones that probably everybody knows and have tried. And I've done those off and on over my adult life and had some success and lost some weight. But I gained the weight back. If I wasn't just really watching myself all the time or exercising regularly, then the weight would come back pretty quickly, and typically more than what I'd lost before. So I felt like I needed something additional to give me a boost, to give me a help through the cravings and the feeling hungry. That this wasn't, it wasn't a moral failure on my part that I was gaining weight or not losing weight, but that I needed some additional help. And once the weight loss medications came on the market, and I heard from a friend about Carolina Health and Wellness, I thought, well, maybe that's the extra boost that I need to help get me through figuring out how to lose the weight and keep it off. Well, I think at that point my main goal was my A1C. We've talked about this, that it was beginning to climb, and I wanted to really address that. I didn't want to be diabetic and all of the health issues that come with that. And a lot of people at my age, I'm seeing a lot of people at my age, particularly women, who are going through knee surgery or hip surgery, and I didn't want to do that either. And so it's kind of like losing the weight became the tool, the vehicle that I knew I was going to need to lower my A1C, to avoid hip or knee surgery, to just have a better quality of life. Having come from a family with heart disease and diabetes, I knew that was not a route I wanted to go in my senior years. So losing the weight really became the way I knew I could do it to get to the other goals as well. And bonus, I lose weight. Well, and this is part of what I would encourage anybody. Fortunately, I was already in a fitness program, going regularly to the Y, and in fact in a class that is for women of a certain age. And one of my co-workout colleagues had come to Carolina Health and Wellness and was having some really great success and seemed very happy with her program and what she was doing. And I said, well, by golly, I think I'll give it a try. I came to you all the week before Thanksgiving. I don't know what I was thinking, except that if I could make it through the holidays, then it's kind of like if you can make it here, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. I could make it through the holidays and all of the wonderful things that confront you in the holidays, that I could probably keep on going. And so lo and behold, I did, because of my friend's referral to you all. And we continue to talk every week, every Tuesday and Thursday in our workout class. It's been good to have someone my age who's going through the same program.
For sure.
She's been very much an encouragement. Oh, well, my experience with Carolina Health and Wellness has been terrific. I was looking for accountability. I've always needed accountability. The stepping on the scales, the knowing I was going to come and get that medication that was going to help get me through those early days of detoxing, which really weren't so bad. But I've always, like I said, I've just always needed accountability, and even when I was doing one of the other well-known weight loss programs, and that program's moved away from the in-person meetings, which I think were so helpful. Everything's online, and you just do it with an app anymore. But that, chatting with the person next to you that may have had a challenging week, or the person next to you may have lost 5 pounds and was having a great week. Just to have those conversations, and to have the leader of a group talk to you. I was missing that. And knowing that I could come here each week and talk to you all about whatever was going on, and that I literally had to get in the car and drive from Burnsville to come and get on the scale and get my medication. Just felt like it was something I needed for me. That's just how I operate. Oh, well, that's fun. The A1C has dropped significantly. I'll even give you the numbers, from 6.4 to 5.2. My doctor is very happy with that. And I'm in fact looking forward to my next Medicare checkup, which is in a couple of weeks, because I think all the other points will be good as well. Be sure to check back in with you and
Yes.
tell you how it went. But I think, my body feels lighter. Again, I'll go back to this exercise class. It's a strengthening class. We do a lot of weights, barbells, kettlebells, dumbbells, cardio, and all that sort of thing. And I can move more freely. I can do some things. I can actually do a plank now. I can actually do some of the other things that just the sheer weight was getting in the way of me feeling more flexible. So I feel that. As I said, my clothing has gone down a couple of sizes. Always a perk. And when people say, "Oh, you look great," that's nice to hear as well too.
Yeah.
So I think just an increased confidence, but mostly for me at this age and stage in life, is to feel like I've done everything I can to be as healthy as I possibly can. The weight loss medications have helped me. The accountability here has helped me. I fortunately like just about all kinds of healthy foods. So now that I can concentrate on the healthy foods and disregard the unhealthy ones more, it makes actually meal times and even eating out a little easier, because I don't have to puzzle over the menu. I can just go, yeah, I'm gonna have the vegetables, I'm gonna have the salad, I'm gonna have the grilled chicken or the grilled shrimp, because I like it. Fortunately, I like those things. So I just think it's, the goal for me has been to be as healthy as possible.
Yeah.
And that's where I feel like I am. Maybe I'm not done, and I got to keep at it, but that's the plan. Oh, well, we were coming off of post-COVID, and man, I did all the bread baking, all the goodie baking, all the sweets, all the cakes, and of course I wasn't going to an exercise class at that point. I started that also after COVID. And in a way, although COVID and being out of circulation and not exercising and not eating well was a real downer, I think it was kind of that low point, like, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm going to really start working on things going forward. I also had breast cancer shortly after that. And so I had another incentive to be healthier. Fortunately, my breast cancer was not terribly serious, and I'm doing just great. But it was another reason to, at this age and stage of life, to just really focus on what can I do. Cancer's not a lot you can do about it, except eating healthy, exercising, those sorts of things, and getting the help I needed to get over the hump of, okay, how do I switch from this more sedentary, non-healthy eating lifestyle to something that's going to set me on a track from here on out to be healthier. Well, it can be a struggle. And first of all, don't take it as a moral failing that you can't lose weight or that you're gaining weight. It's not a moral failing. If you tried other legitimate types of programs and just felt like it wasn't quite working or you regained the weight, then give Carolina Health and Wellness an opportunity to introduce you to the medications that might, like me, gave me that ability to calm some of the cravings. Mine is carbohydrates, everybody. It's bread, it's sweets, and those are the things that I have found with the medications and with the healthier lifestyle has really calmed my cravings for that. So that would be, I know it's a commitment. It's a commitment financially. It's a commitment time-wise. It's a commitment exercise. Don't leave that part out. Keep the exercise. Drink your water. But if you want to be healthier, then this was the way that I got there and that I'm continuing to get there.